Hi, I'm Melissa, and today we're going to go over the Bottega Veneta Andiamo small bag. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel to stay updated with all my new uploads and give this video a like if it's helpful. This bag from Bottega has so many features, so let's get right into it. This is the Andiamo Tote Small, and I feel like this has a little tote shape because it's kind of squarish and it has a top handle, the chain. You'll see there's just so much about this bag, lots of little and beautiful unique details. To start off, this one has a blue leather with the woven leather texture. This is really pretty and it's just all woven through, really beautiful detailing all throughout the entire bag. Then on the front, you have this kind of knotted bow detail. This is all part of the chain. The chain goes all along the bag, and this does have leather woven throughout here. This specific one is just in gold tone. They have other colors and even sizes of this bag. On the side here, you just kind of have these two flaps. However, it is sewn here in the middle. And then on the back, you can see the chain is coming out here on the top. The chain can be moved around, and I will show you that in a second. The sides are the same, and then over here you just have one top handle. This does give you some additional ways of wearing the bag, which is a nice feature. The bottom is nice and flat. It does stand up on its own, which is an added bonus. However, it does not have any feet for protection. Let me give you a closer view of the chain. The chain can be pulled out in either direction. So you can either have it long in the front, long in the back. This is really nice because you can wear this bag crossbody, all the way extended, or you can extend it halfway on both sides, and this can be worn like this on the shoulder. Such a nice feature, and I love having extra options like this. With the top handle, I do feel like it would be nicer to have two. Just in general, I feel like for the weight of this bag, the one feels a little bit light, and it's just nice to have the symmetrical of two top handles with the front and the back. It just feels a little bit nicer in your hand. However, one is fine, I guess. It's still better than having none. Here is how that looks. So it connects to like the sides inside here. There's no way to really move it or anything. It's just kind of fixed there in position in the middle. So opening this bag up, you can see that it's pretty generous in size. The main closure is this little flap that kind of snaps to the other side. So it just has a magnetic snap. The snap closure is not that strong. I can tell right off the bat that it's just not the strongest magnet. Alright, then, so you mainly kind of just have one main compartment, except you also have this leather flap that's kind of attached. It's like a leather pocket, so it's kind of attached to this chain in between. Hopefully you can see all that, but actually, oh, I can take it out, kind of. It's attached to the chain, and it just gives you like a zippered section and then like a little slip pocket here. So another kind of design flaw or so I would say about this bag is that when you have it like this, remember I said the closure is these two magnets? This like pocket thing tends to get in the way of this one, so the back one. So for it to have the best connection, you want it to be magnet on magnet, but it does still close if you kind of have it in the way. However, I think it's supposed to be underneath this thing. It's not fixed, so it does just kind of move, you know, with the bag and the chains, but it's fine. I mean, it's not like the worst thing. It's just something to know about this bag. The inside is all leather, and like everything about this bag is leather. It's just so nicely made. I can really definitely tell the quality is there. And then inside it has Bottega Veneta stamped down there in the base. This bag has a simple enough design where the front and the back look pretty much the same, except for the fact that you have this knot feature in the front, and you can really only see that if you have it all the way up here. So that's just kind of one way of styling it. You can have it up here tight at the top, you can extend it a little lower. It's really customizable in that sense, and you kind of just like pull it through to your desired length. This bag is pre-owned, so I can give you some wear points and areas that might see a little bit more wear over time. In general, the corners are a common one, and those do tend to get a little bit more worn, especially when they're a little bit more firm and pointy. They kind of catch more stuff, and the leather is really soft, so it can rub off. The hardware on this is very bold and shiny, and I can tell that even just this one, it's in very good condition, but it's kind of starting to lose its shine a little bit, especially like in there. It's just starting to look a little bit aged. And then overall, it's still in good condition. I don't really see any other main areas. However, the top handle, if you use it a lot, that will also be a main wear point. This is the Andiamo small. However, it's a generous size, and let's take a look at everything that can fit inside. Let's start out with opening the bag. When you open it, the chain kind of like makes a noise. It's just something to know. Again, I just really like to point out all the details of the bag, but it is pretty smooth. Then let's put my phone. My phone fits nicely into that zipper compartment. Let me check if it fits. It also fits good in that slip pocket of this leather flap. However, it sticks out about halfway like this way, so I probably wouldn't put it in there. It also just easily fits into that main pocket. There's a lot of room in here, so I'll just kind of put that in there first. We can fit a thick wallet in here easily. Sunglasses, lip balm, small hand cream. Let's just say, for the sake of fitting as much as possible, we can fit in a few more pouches. With that amount of stuff in, you can see that the bag is starting to stretch out a bit and kind of have a bump here. You can rearrange the stuff, but it does have a softer leather which will conform to the items that you put in. There is quite a bit more room, like on top, if you want to stack items. Let's see if like my full-size headphones will fit. You can fold them up. They do kind of fit. However, it's starting to like really stretch out the bag. And see, this is like why I was saying it's nice to have two handles, because it tends to not be able to support the weight with all that stuff in it. Let me take out the headphones because I feel like that will be better. Alright, so that's like a good amount of stuff for this bag. Probably at capacity, I would say, just because you don't want to overstuff it and compromise the shape. But the top handle feels really kind of unstable now, and it just doesn't feel like it gives it the amount of support that the bag needs for that amount of stuff. This feels much better. However, I feel like having this on your shoulder for a long time, the metal chain might start to dig in a little bit. It's just not as comfortable as having like a shoulder pad, and that's just something to keep in mind overall. I mean, little features like that, you know, you kind of tend to see them as you have the bag for a longer amount of time. With this bag also having a leather interior, you do want to be mindful of what you put inside, just because leather can tend to scratch or get little dents and dings. And so if you put sharp items or even like metal items like keys or sunglasses, that will leave marks on the inside of your bag. And I mean, it is inside, so you're not really going to see. However, if you just really want to maintain the best condition possible, that is something to be aware of and keep in the back of your head. Let me give you a close-up look at this bag and we can see the little details. Let me try this bag on for you so you can see how it looks on the body and the different ways that it can be worn. Overall, this bag is really beautiful. I love the leather and just the overall design and functionality. I like how you are able to switch the chain and wear on both sides. And then on the front, this little bow detail is super pretty. And it's just a really nice, elegant bag. Definitely my style. And it does come in other leathers and sizes, so depending on different needs. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any other questions, leave them down below. And thank you so much for going over this bag with me. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!